I wish they taught this in school, or if they did teach me this in school, I wish I had paid attention. Because absolutely everybody needs to be aware of this, and I think almost nobody is. And I think this is one reason why so many of us have bad people skills and then develop anxiety around dealing with people. I like to call this the pizza monster theory of interaction, and let me explain why. If you are meeting somebody for the first time, you accurately have in your mind a model of what they think about you, which is nothing. You realize you are a stranger. So most of us will pay extra attention to how we're dressing or how we're talking because we're making a first impression. We are conscious of the fact that this is all they've got to go on. But when talking to people who we have dealt with many times in the past, like coworkers or acquaintances, we tend to totally forget this concept that they're not dealing with you as you exist. They're dealing with a mental model of you that they have developed over time. So for example, there may be a classmate or a coworker who you have seen every day but maybe have never sat down and had an in-depth conversation with. And when you do finally talk to them, the way they're treating you is very strange. Because unbeknownst to you, one time when you were having a pizza party for the class or for the company, they thought they saw you take like extra pieces of pizza when other people hadn't gotten any. And the only reason they think that is because you were wearing a shirt similar to the person that did do that. So their mental model of you is just pizza monster. This is the person who's constantly stealing pizza. So now your mental model of this person is that they're very standoffish and rude and judgmental, purely because you're unaware of their mental model of you as the pizza monster. And what everyone needs to understand is that in every interaction, both parties are to some degree just pizza monster to the other one. Everyone is working off of incomplete or inaccurate information about the other. And I say this to you now, if you could meet the version of you that lives inside other people's heads, it would be like meeting a stranger. But here's the final twist. Sometimes that's because their mental image of you is more accurate than the mental image you have of yourself. Because in your own mind, you don't think of yourself as an impolite or rude person, because every time you've done something impolite or rude, you've always had an excuse in your own head that you weren't feeling well or you were tired. Where they are merely working from the many, many examples of your actions, which, when determining who you are, is all that matters.
Oh, my friend, that is interesting. But always be love and kind to your neighbor, the way you love yourself. Look at this. I. What? Is this an earthquake or what's going on? Guys, it's an earthquake. What? Ah!
I'm so pissed that we're all required to walk in a conventional way. Because if I could walk anyway, like if it was socially acceptable, you pick your walk. This is so much more fun. Like, I'm not up to nothing. I'm just walking.
That's a good vibes. Another good vibes, human.
Big silly thing. Don't get bulldog.
Shut man up. What? That took all of my mind. I got the whole thing on. That took all of my mind to get him out the first time. I knew he was about to do it again.
We're gonna do this again. Last time.
Come on, Sherman. And this time he need a leash on now. I'm getting out the first time. Don't get in another one. All right, Sherman. Okay.
There's a leash. Okay. A leash, I don't know.
Okay, that animal is just having fun, you see? They should leave him.
Here's a few interesting facts that you may or may not have known. Did you know that a pig's orgasm lasts 30 minutes?
Wow.
A cockroach will live 9 days without its head before it starves to death. Creepy. but it's true. Still can't get over that pig, though. The male praying mantis cannot copulate while its head is attached to its body. It's impossible.
What?
So the female initiates sex by ripping the male's head off. The flea can jump 350 times its body length. It's like a human jumping the length of a football field.
Wow.
30 minutes. Like a pig. The catfish has over 27,000 taste buds. What could be so tasty at the bottom of a river? Some lions mate 50 times a day. Still can't believe that pig. Quality over quantity, I guess. Butterflies taste with their feet. It's something I always wanted to know. A cat's piss glows under a black light. Did you know that? Wonder how much the government paid to figure that one out. An ostrich's eye is bigger than his brain. I know some people like that. Starfish have no brains. Know some people like that too. Humans and dolphins are the only species in the world that have sex for pleasure.
What?
I wonder if the dolphins know about that pig. Now, you've grinned at least once today, haven't you? I mean, heck, it's better than some of that political crap you see on here. Have a good day.
Good vibes. How did some people find out some things? Surely.
So when the ancient Egyptian want to write one, they write one line like that. 2, 3, 4, 5. When they want to write nine of this, 10 horseshoe, 100 the circle, ink like 1,000, branch, 10,000, 100,000, funny, and million. So 1,333,331. Amazing.
What? Okay, that one is interesting. Did you know that?
You may have seen a news article stating that scientists may have severely miscalculated how many people are on Earth, but never gave a specific number. Hi, I'm your favorite dysfunctional scientist, and I've run the numbers for you, so you don't have to. Right now, there's roughly 8 billion people on Earth. And some researchers got together and found out that there's been severe underreporting for rural populations. That makes sense. Many countries may not have the infrastructure to actually count how many people are living in rural areas. It's also a bit more complicated than just looking at census data to figure out how many people are living in certain areas and how many occupants there are. Let's think about it a little bit. Roughly 43% of human populations live in rural areas. They suggested on the low end they may have miscalculated by roughly 53%. If that's true, then we're looking at a human population of 11.91 billion. That really would be a severe undercalculation, and very disturbing because we have reached roughly, that 10 billion carrying capacity that everyone likes to say. I'm also not entirely sure why they say 10 billion. I would say we've already reached our carrying capacity, but we can get there. Now the math gets a little bit hazy, and this is probably why they didn't get specific numbers for you. Many countries, despite having large rural populations, really aren't that bad at undercounting. Let's assume just a third of the rural population has been significantly undercounted, bringing us to somewhere between 8 billion and 8.6 billion people on Earth. Still a massive undercalculation. What does this mean for us? I do not have answers for you, but yes, there's probably a lot more people on Earth than we thought.
Okay, all those people could unite, we could do something great.
全部盖起来。
对啊，
对啊，
然后
然后它
它这个是一个缝缝，它有一个皮耶，像穿潜水衣一样哎。
对啊，所以你如果它再藏进去不好，那就不好弄。对啊，
然后把它放在放在。
Oh, man, look at this fish.
皮呢？Magic.
Is that a real fish or is something made in China, lads?
And I have with me some of the ashes right here, red heifer ashes. It's pretty incredible. The red heifer, the last time that the red heifer was done was over 2,000 years ago. The first time it was done by Moses. The second time it was done by Ezra from the book in the Bible. And that shows you how long the ashes can last for. So a pure red heifer doesn't come about all the time. And in this generation, we had 21 of them that were born.
I ate one.
Pure. They picked 7 to bring to Israel, and out of the 7, Israel only allowed them to have 5 brought in, and they've been sitting around just doing nothing because the media outrage has been so astronomical about it. But the red heifer people, they fooled everybody.
That's the heifer burning alive.
They successfully performed the ritual about a month ago. Now, in the ritual, you're supposed to have hyssop. I have also hyssop that is from the actual ritual, and also the red heifer ashes. And these get put into a clay jar and then sprinkled on people in a healing ritual. And it removes the impurity of death.
But listen to the claims that he makes here.
So since this started, they have been sprinkling on people. There was a man with Alzheimer's who just started remembering everything.
Yep, Alzheimer's
sight
cured.
to the blind. There's some real miracles
Healing
that
the
have
blind
happened in the last month since this thing has gone.
Where have we heard that before?
How blasphemous is
that? There was 10.5 gallons of ashes, and this is only a dime bag full. And these ashes have been disseminated. They're here to stay.
Using
they will
drug
never
talk.
be found. So many people have.
This dude is using
this
drug
little
talk.
bag can
a dime bag
power about 10,000 doses.
Power about it said that makes it sound like really potent cocaine.
Yeah, like high octane gasoline.
This is the stuff right here.
Test
man.
it for fentanyl.
This is the.
So that's
we
heifer's ashes
we
right
could
there?
go smoke this after the show, but no, I'm just kidding. Come back from the dead after you do something like that. But I have a video.
Why does Tim Pool never do on the show? They actually believe that.
Do you understand the implications of that?
True knowledge is truly dangerous.
Not really. I can't take anybody that speaks like that serious.
These people really do believe that when they burn these cows alive, that they are then going to usher in the Messiah, that they have completed one of the steps that they have to usher in what they don't believe that Jesus Christ is the Messiah. They believe that Jesus Christ is burning in hell, and their holy book tells them that, the perfect Mother Mary, the Virgin, is a whore, and that Jesus is boiling in a pot of semen and excrement, and so they believe that they're going to usher in this Messiah, which is the spirit of the Antichrist, and that gives them then the power as God's chosen people, the chosen ones,
to
rule over and to enslave or to execute, to kill us, the Goyim, non-Jews.
Wow, my friends. Okay, this one is all for entertainment purposes.
What the fuck do you mean 1,000 hikers are stuck on fucking Mount Everest? Mount Optional Everest? Like the mountain that you actually don't have to climb, Mount Everest? Like the mountain whose PR team has made it very clear that if you climb this fucking mountain, you are going to die, Mount Everest? A mountain that is flooded with dead bodies that cannot be retrieved, Mount Everest? I am genuinely confused on why anybody, let alone 1,000 people, would choose to go fucking climb Mount Everest. Is the view that goddamn good at the top? It's the fact that climbing that mountain is not free. Climbing that mountain is not free. It costs thousands of fucking dollars. Thousands of American doll hairs, and y'all are paying to go be unalived. To see some fucking snow that you can see in Connecticut. Like, how do you even find 1,000 hikers to go on a hike to fucking Mount Everest? Is there a goddamn group chat? If there is a group chat, I would like to see the conversations that led up to them deciding that they were going to go on a fucking hike up fucking Mount Everest. Like, who initiated that conversation?
Wow, that story also had me surprised a little bit. What do you think about this child of God?
Someone's written on a marker on a record. I mean, this could be 20 years old marker, whatever. Get yourself a whiteboard marker, ideally the same color. Draw over it, and then it will start to come right off. That easy.
Okay, that one is interesting. Hack that one if it is true.
And I noticed a little spider the past couple of days, a little jumping spider, who does not want to leave my car, and he touched me today while I was driving. I almost drove us off a bridge, bro. Why is he kind of cute? Like, he's being really social. And I'm not a spider person. I don't fuck with spiders really, but like, am I about to own a pet spider? We'll see what happens when I come back. If I come back with the terrarium and he's still here. Okay, we got the goods. We got the goods. There he is. There's his new temporary home. Okay, it's now the next morning. I did purchase this from Walmart. I know it's supposed to be for fish, but I'm gonna replace the enclosure. Very quickly. I have a full Amazon cart for stuff for this spider. I couldn't find him yesterday. After I came back from the grocery, I looked around and he's hiding. I'm gonna go see if I can find him. I did so much research last night, like a crazy person. I found out that he is, I'm pretty sure, a regal male jumping spider. He's obviously already very social because he tried climbing on me already without my consent. Could have drove us off a bridge, but that's okay, forgive him. I told my best friend about it. She's not happy. She is not happy. She's like, I'm never coming over. If you're watching this, Rebecca, come on, he's so cute, come around. Don't let him break up our family. I also did a bunch of research on food and like what to feed him, and that part does tweak me out a little bit, like, because they eat live bugs that are live. Like, I can't just feed him, like, I thought I could feed him like mealworms that were like dried. No, he needs to hunt. Now I have to keep this spider, and then I also have to keep his live food. What I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna pick up some live mealworms and then figure out how I need to store those and how long they last. And I know you have to chop their heads off so that they don't hurt your spider, because they can hurt your spider apparently. So I'm gonna put him in here in my bookcase. I have these LED lights, which is perfect because I also read that they need the LED lights to see so they can hunt. And he's gonna be up in here. This is really long, but I'm gonna go see if I can find him. Okay, we're in here, and a fucking squirrel, bro, almost ran over my foot. Like, I was so afraid I was about to get bit by a squirrel and needed to get a rabies shot. He like didn't know I was there, and there was 2 squirrels and they came running at me. I thought they were like attack squirrels, bro. Okay, I don't see him right now. Maybe he'll come out if he hears me. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna get the flashlight out. He's here! Oh my god, I knew he was gonna come out with me talking. Spooter! Oh my god, he came out because he knew I was in here. I got him. He's in here. Brought him in, and I also put 2 of these stupid bugs that I hate inside of there because maybe he'll eat them. But, okay, what am I doing? Because he's hungry. He's definitely... Oh, he's gonna eat them. Guys. Dude. No way. Oh, did he not like him? Oh, does he not taste good? Alright, I'm putting this up, and I need Spider Talk to help me.
Oh, look at this. My friends, humans are extremely incredible, lovely, full of good vibes. This last video here is something mind-blowing. Never thought you could be friends with something like a spider. If this is true, wow, then some people out here, my friends, have some big heart. Truly nice time we have had today. Thank you for your time. I hope you enjoyed and you have hit that like button. We shall be ending the show, my friend, but first, let's share some word from the book of wisdom. Today's passage comes from Matthew 6:33, and it says, "But seek first his kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things will be given to you as well." Wonderful words, right? Let's give thanks for that and for this part and end the show. Thank you, Father, for your goodness from the beginning of this video, Father, up to this part. Thank you for your precious child to this viewer, Father. Thank you for their hearts. Thank you, dear Lord, for your love, Father, and thank you for the blessings you've passed to this viewer's life. Thank you for forgiveness of all our sins, Father. In your holy name, Jesus Christ, we do pray, trusting and believing. Amen. Child of God, till next time. Peace, love, and good vibes be with you. I have been your host and friend, Y311H. Bye bye. Peace.